Hi, this is Shrikant Ravella. Today I will discuss with my project name is the Business Analytics Systems. Come to my course ID is the Software Programming Management. Course ID is the 591 section 04 and my team number like 42. Today I will discuss with these topics. Come to the introduction. Business Analytics is a powerful tool in today's marketplace that we can use it to make decisions to the business strategies across industries. Organizations generate the vast amount of data, which in turns has highest the need of professional who are data literate and know how to interpret by analyze that information. Come to the introduction topics. Transform the data into insights, improve the business decisions, and statistical, quantitative, and operational analysis, like sectors like cybersecurity, finance, marketing, and educations. Like 220 new vintage partners report says 50 million millions investors in BA efforts. Business analytics give a clear image of goal and objectives by using data visualizations. Business can track their current and past performance against the key performance industries and customers' behavior and market shifts. Come to the benefits. Keep you on budget. If you are like most small companies, your market budget is tight. Come to the better decision making. Not sure how to market the budget or which keywords are most effective. Next, the ability to measure the accomplish against overall goals. And marketers can use the analytics to track the trends and customers' behavior and markets, building efficiency. Nowadays, the speed at which business can gamer data is lighting faster and identify any background in process. Best data analytics software platforms like Microsoft Power BI, it used for best for data visualization. Tableau best for business intelligence. ClickSense best for machine learning. Locus best for data explorations. Clickfolio used for best for instant metrics. Zoho Analytics used for best for robust insights. Domo is the best for streamlining workflow. Come to the I will explain briefly for Domo. Domo, it connects with your exciting clouds latency systems, so you can put your data to work for everyone. Demo is everywhere data utilized by the companies by the combination of your data BI and workflow. Demo is used for Magic, ETL, or and Python. Come to the Microsoft Power BI. Build the powerful end-to-end business and solutions by connecting the Power Automatics, Microsoft, and operations for the organizations for all size. It keeps track to crucial corporate data. As well, the Power BI empowers that analytics with business intelligence capability. Microsoft Power BI use it to C++, Python, SQL, etc. Now Banu will continue the session.
Hi, this is Uday Banu. This is how data visualization is done for Domo and Power BI. Both the UI looks different for both. And coming to Tableau, Tableau is driven with a completely data and artificial intelligence plus a CRM. It is completely focused on business intelligence. Its functionality is basically visualizations of sheets and dashboards. And coming to ClickSense, it's one of a kind of associative technology, and it empowers all the users to explore freely at the speed. And it is used to analyze the customer data and to enable faster and smarter decision making. So in ClickSense, the operating systems used are Windows, Linux, Apple, Mac operating systems, Linux, and Ubuntu. This is how the data visualization is done for Tableau and ClickSense. And next, coming to Zoho Analytics, the analytics platform that allows user to analyze their business data and create reports and dashboards. This also uses several programming languages like Java, C Sharp, and Google applications too. And Clipfolio is also something, it's a cloud-based application. So the users can leverage all the Google applications into one platform, and this uses JavaScript. These are the images showing how the data visualization is done for Zoho Analytics and Clipfolio. This is one more software, Looker. It is used in embedded analytics and web applications, and this uses SQL. Development lifecycle, it is a process used by software industry to design, develop, and test high quality software. In the stage one, in the stage one, planning and requirement analysis is done. And coming to stage two, we'll define the requirements of the project. And in stage three, we'll design the project architecture and all. And stage four, we'll start building or developing the project. This is how the software development lifecycle works, and it has several models like waterfall, agile, and iterative. So currently, we'll be focusing on agile methodology. It focuses completely on adaptability, and project will be done in the form of sprints, like for every 4 weeks, and all the deployments will be done, and it will be done in smaller incremental builds, and constant testing will be done in the agile methodology. So because of this, we can quickly add features to our products. And next, coming to scope management, it defines and outlines all work included within a project, like objectives, tasks, and outputs. It identifies and documents all goals, deliverables, and deadlines. This helps us to re-examine the budget discussion. It allows an estimation of how much time, labor, and money will be necessary for accomplishing the project. And coming to functional requirements, these are the functional requirements of the project: data collection and integration. A business analytics solution should be capable of gathering data from various sources. And in analysis and reporting means solution should be able to easily analyze data through various tools and techniques. And productive modeling, for future planning and for forecasting. Solution should also ensure data security and governance. And coming to scalabilities, a solution should be capable of scaling as per business requirements, handling large volumes of data. These are the non-functional requirements: the performance, availability, performance metrics. These are the technical constraints involved in the project management. And coming to the time management plan, each phase is scheduled with specific time to complete the project in given deadline. Total project time taken here is 146 days to complete the overall project. From here, Vanisha will be taking on.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is Vanisha. So now coming to human resources management plan, we have a roles and responsibility matrix where we define the level of responsibility that each person will have for each activity or task. So here we can see the project manager one has R, which means he's responsible, and A for approval, and C for consult, I for inform. So here are the human resources and the associated material resources. Like for project manager one, we have is material resources, laptop one, PDA one, cell phone one. And similarly for all other human resources, we have their material resources. So next for the project, in different phases, we assign different resources for each phase. Like for develop project charter, we have PDA one, cell phone one, laptop one, and project manager. And for different phases, we have different resources assigned. Next, coming to cost management. Cost management is an analysis that estimate or allocate and control project overall cost. So in cost management, we have different types of analysis. First is LOC based estimation, that is lines of code based estimation. Like here for the different functions, we have the number of pages and the lines of code per page. And the total lines of codes will be the number of pages into the lines of code per page. And the total project cost will be the total lines of code multiplied by the cost we assume like the cost estimated will be $16 for each line of code. So it will be the total line of codes into 16. That is $143,392. Next, coming to the FP based estimation, it is the fixed point analysis. Like here for each category, like the user inputs, outputs, and everything, we have associated resource like the low and its weight, average and its weight, high and its weight. So the total will be low into weight plus average into weight of average, high into weight of weight. So the total value will be the unadjusted total. It is the sum of all the categories total. And here if we see, the total functional points is the unadjusted total, and the average cost per functional unit is 557. So estimated project cost will be the total functional points multiplied by the average cost. Here, this is the cost given to each resource, like every material resource and the work resource. And our project total budget plan is here. So for the total project, the total cost will be $181,854.92. And for each phase, we have different costs. Management. Risk management involves identifying and estimating what type of risk which impacts on the project and trying to reduce the risk and giving the information for the project manager which risk need to be taken or which risk is not to be taken. So we have different types of risk: integration, scope, time, cost, quality, human resource, communication management, procurement management. And for the risk management, we have different types of analysis. First thing is the risk exposure table. In the risk exposure table, we have different types of risk drivers, and there is probability, risk impact, risk exposure. Risk probability is the probability whether the probability which tells whether the risk occurs or not, and risk impact is the cost if the risk occurs. So the risk exposure will be risk probability into risk impact, and the total risk adjustment factor will be the sum of risk exposure, which we got as 1.62 over here. And decision tree analysis is one other risk management plan. And in here, we have in-source and outsource. In-source means the utilities that we use inside the organization. Outsource is the utilities that we use from outside the organization. For in-source, we see the outcome probabilities of complete failure, partial success, complete success, whereas for outsource, we take only complete success and complete failure. For in-source and outsource, we have different expected values which are calculated over here. So next, coming to probability impact matrix. Probability impact matrix is nothing but classifying the values from the risk exposure table over here, whether they have the low probability of risk or medium or high. And from this, we can analyze which risks need to be looked into, like analyzed and comparison table. In the risk comparison table, we take the base case and apply these cases. So the total EMV will be the EMV value plus the project total cost, the base case total project cost. So here we got it, 185,723.77. So from the expected monetary value, we can say that project is worth doing. So here are the graphs. Next, coming to procurement management. Procurement management is uses the extended utilities from outside the organization. And here we have a make or buy diagram. Here we see whether the resources, like whether we need to take the project which is reused, or we need to buy a project, or we need to take a contract project, or we need to build a project. And for different types, we have their expected costs. So from here, the contract type we chose is cost plus incentive fee, which comes under cost reimbursement, allowable cost. So the seller sees the maximum profit. So if the maximum allowable cost is more than the expected cost, then the seller sees on very less profit, that is just the allowable fee. And here is our statement of work, and the statement of work and our request for proposal. And from the conclusion, like we can say that there are many firms that can benefit from using business analytics, like a BA system enable data driven decision making that has the potential to increase profits and improve efficiency. Thank you.